stuff that didn't even need to be said.
Where the fans at?
Whoosh.
It's probably because I paid $8 for a 2-pack. I was like, ooh, what a deal.
She brought some fans up in here. They don't even fan. They don't even fan. They's like, what did you call them? The geisha fans? What is your problem?
I ain't seen nothing. I'm drinking.
What is your problem?
I got drink in my cup.
I can see your eyeballs. Speaking of eyeballs, can you see mine? Because my entire face is swollen.
No. Just barely. Barely.
It's awful. Burly. Okay, I know she sent us stuff, and I can't find it.
Okay, I'll screenshot it to you.
No, I found it. Oh, it looks like you're screenshotting yourself there.
Oh, yeah. Where the fans?
You're tanned. Where you been?
We went to a place not too far from here for the Easter holiday.
Okay.
For a little resort.
I just gotta look at you. This is the skin color. This was the color you were when I met you. Because after we met, we were pen pals, and then we went out to lunch after. And when you came and sat down, I said, "That's not the same woman I met." That's literally what I said in my head.
You're hilarious.
I said, "Oh,
hello. Hi. Are you at the wrong table, ma'am? Can I help you?"
Good to see you. I knew it was you by your shoes, though. I said, "Oh, she dresses nicely," and then I saw it. And I was like, "Oh, that's definitely her." Yes, but there we go. Look at that. I have a little tan. You can't tell that I'm tan because I'm already dark skinned.
I do.
But
you could. First of all,
no, I'm talking about looking at my face.
No, girl, this is like 4 different shades darker
yeah.
on your watch.
I tan right away. Matt gets so upset.
Was it that warm there?
No, this is just from Texas.
Oh,
this happened before we left, and then I noticed it when I took it off, and I said, "Well, that's the Texas sun."
You know, the worst part is it's still April.
It's still April. The fact that it's 95 degrees in April is frightening me. It is letting me know now that it's going to be a horrible summer. Like last year, they're like, "Oh, I was like, this wasn't bad. This was fine." They're like, "We got a cool summer this year for some reason."
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And it's 93. It was 93 degrees when we left for Philly. Happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter. Happy belated Easter. And we were there, and the guy was like, "Ooh, the sun is burning me," like one of Matt's cousins. I'm looking at me and Matt look at each other like, "Oh, the sun's out." Like the sun here feels so different.
Because
outrageous.
It is different.
It's a Texas sun.
Yes, it is.
Where we are in the States, it's starting, it's, huh? What do you do with your hands, Shana? Oh, no, my hands. Okay, so the earth, the globe, the world is Austin, like where it starts, like it's curving, like it's a sphere.
Oh no, Austin's on the equator. Not literally.
Yeah, but I'm saying, is that why the sun feels different here? And that's also why
it's because we're our own country.
Pool here.
We control our own like climate here as well.
It's God's country.
Exactly. You get it. Welcome.
Get it.
You're a Texan.
I am the Chicagoan, but I live in Texas.
You are a Texan now, baby.
I'm a Chicagoan.
You're
so Chicagoan.
Welcome to Texas.
Welcome to Texas. Do you got rights?
I'm a woman, so probably not.
Oh, fuck off, Shana. Here we go.
Okay.
Don't get me started.
No?
Stop.
Where them fans at?
Where them fans at?
Where's my fan at?
Oh, rest in peace to the Pope. Pope Francis.
Yes.
Rest in peace to him. Let's have a moment of silence.
People.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What them fans? I'm going to be saying that all day now. You have put that in my head, and I hate you for it.
What if? I know he wasn't big on like pomp and circumstance, and that was one of the things that I read that he put for like his funeral. For like his funeral stuff, is that he didn't want like the big processional and all that stuff, and he didn't want his body being viewed in the chapel, stuff like that. He wants like a wooden coffin, like very much to how he was as a servant of God, right?
Okay. Oh.
And so I just had this thought because we in this mode. Yes.
I'm afraid.
And I was just like, what if they just like, hey, if they did parade him around.
They did exactly what he did not want and more.
Yes. And in all white, where them fans at? Where them fans at?
I hope not. I really hope not.
I think that would be so cute.
I think that would be not cute.
What were you gonna say?
Ghetto as shit, but I decided not to. You don't test me. You know it's gonna come out.
Don't push me.
Don't push that button. No, absolutely not. Well, speaking of, he's like, he just doesn't, like you said, not all the pomp and circumstance. He wants just for it to be pure and not not to take away the resources. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's very admirable, but it's like, I hear that and it makes me think of Matthew. He's always said, since I met him, it's like, when I die, just don't even give me a coffin, put me in a burlap sack and kick me in a hole, kick me in the ground. And I'm just like,
okay.
A burlap sack? A sack?
Maybe vacuum seal.
Oh, Shana.
No?
Shana.
Well, I'm saying that way you can keep all the gas and
no, his gas now is awful. You don't want a dead body to just go up. Embalm that stinky man. But a burlap sack, maybe a coffin. He's like, I don't want a coffin. I don't want to waste the resources. I don't want to break any more trees or whatever he say. He was like, just throw it in a burlap sack. How do you want to be sent off? Because I know how I want to be sent off.
So glad you asked me.
Oh.
Because I had this conversation with my husband, and of course he's traditional in that sense, like, oh.
Why are you whispering?
I'm not whispering. I just like to talk like this all the time.
Oh, God.
Hello. And so we've had this conversation, and, you know, he's traditional in the sense of like expecting that he's going to be buried. And he was like, so you have this like notion that I'll go before you. I was like, absolutely. And so,
Matt said the men don't die young, they flee.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he was like, we're back. Take me first.
Take me now.
Yeah. But go ahead. Mm-hmm.
And so I told him, just know that when you do, I'm cremating you. He was like, well, I don't want to be cremated. I was like, you don't have a choice. You won't be here. I'm cremating you. I was like, I'm not going to put you in a place because I'm not going to go back to that place and you won't know, you're no longer there. So no, we'll cremate you.
Well, at least you're letting him know now so he can put it in the will. Someone else needs to take care of my death.
Because she's not going to do what I want. For me, I want something fairly simple. I want to go out in a Viking funeral.
Yes! Oh my goodness, I want a Viking send-off.
Yeah, yes! I do.
Oh,
yeah, so we can go together.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you'll be first, but
you're older,
but barely.
No, okay.
Like my older brother.
No, you were in school before my older brother, so.
Yeah, well, he was at. I mean, we're close in age, so.
Yes, a Viking send-off.
Yeah, I want a Viking send-off. And I actually looked it up, like, if you could actually do it. And yeah, apparently
you find a river that's flowing in it. I'm doing my Niagara Falls.
Probably, I think yours is probably going to be a little bit more challenging just because it's like a protected park.
Yeah. I know, it's okay. Like, but the bodies to be burned by them, right?
Canadian Rangers are like hardcore.
Buffalo, New York, baby. Buffalo, New York. I know. Anyway, we're going to
maybe do it when it's like super
cold.
Yes, and when it's storming, like when they do it on a football game.
During that time. Oh, yeah, because no one's there.
No one will be around.
I wonder, but who
because they'll all be at the stadium somehow.
Have to sneak me. But
in a blizzard.
We're
watching the game outside. But yeah, a Viking funeral.
What made you come up with this?
With a Viking funeral?
Yeah, because mine came from a TV show.
Vikings?
No, the originals. The vampire movie.
Yeah, I forgot you're into vampires.
Was it that one? You said what?
Vikings.
No, you said I'm big into vampires.
Yeah, you're into like the I don't know, like you were saying like the Salem type, like
that's
foggy.
Witchcraft,
well, I'm saying like the whole like foggy, right? Like gloomy type, I don't know, scene.
All right, go ahead.
Do you watch Dexter? Is he about
No, I don't
vampires?
watch Dexter because that shit ain't real.
Okay. But originals are?
You got me there. Okay. Pick my face up.
Is it bad?
No, fuck you. Don't kick me while I'm down. But no, I say that it's just not real because it's something that I've done for a living. Like, and I look at that and I'm like, that's not real. They're trying to make something real that isn't versus we all know the vampires aren't real. Like, it's
That ain't what I heard. I seen a video on IG where this man was like, they got vampires out here in New Orleans.
Sucky.
Yeah, they were like, don't go in the quarter or certain streets like after dark. He was just like, next thing I know, I had friends and stuff who were waking up and was just like, they felt really sick and they went to some bar and they're like, I think it was blood. And they're like that they were drinking or whatever. First of all, I'm not drinking anything red. I don't drink Bloody Marys.
A scene. What is that HBO show with Suki? It was a Suki. Whatever his name was. They were books. They have series and that guy, Eric something, Alexander something. I don't know, but it's a HBO. True Blood. That's it. True Blood. It was True Blood. That's what you're describing, like an episode of True Blood.
This man said it was true, and everybody was just like, oh, it's true. And you know if they said it, it's true.
Especially if you saw it on Insta-fucking-gram. But you know what? Now I think about that because the originals, they said they came from, they was in New Orleans. Suki. And whatever his name is, New Orleans. The only vampires that's not from we don't know if they were ever in New Orleans. What's the Eric Edward and Belle? What's that one? Twilight.
Oh,
we don't know about them. They were
up in
Seattle.
No, Oregon or Washington State. I believe it was Washington State.
Seattle.
Yeah, but it wasn't Seattle.
No.
It was
Forks.
Maybe.
Forks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. But again, I cut you off. What made you want to do a Viking wedding? I mean, Viking send off.
I'm a huge history buff. And so I love like History Channel and Discovery. And there's another channel, like an extended version of like Discovery Channel. Anyways, so watching that and like reading, right? I took like some medieval history courses and stuff like in college. And so like learning more about it, and because I was big on like mythology.
I love mythology.
Yeah. So learning more about like Nordic mythology and things of that nature. So that's where I learned about it. And then of course, like seeing it later when I was an adult, watching like the show Vikings, which I loved.
I've never seen it. I have to watch it.
Oh, Ragnar.
What?
Ragnar.
Here she go.
Ragnar Rothbuk.
What is wrong with you?
I told you I like
a stroke.
I immerse myself into some of these shows. I like.
How about you immerse yourself in real life right now?
Oh well, we're in the show. You wanted to know about what the show was. Yeah. Okay.
I need a break. I cannot do this work.
Okay. But yeah, that's where it came from. And when I saw it, I was like, this, it's one thing seeing it in text. It's another thing like seeing it like a
rendition of
it. And I thought it was just really beautiful in that sense. I even like the whole Chinese lantern things that they do too. I think that's really pretty.
I've seen that or seen videos of it maybe, but I know we've seen it for sure in Tangled. Rapunzel. That's what got her out her tower. Them flying lanterns. Oh. You never seen Tangled with Baby?
She likes Rapunzel. I don't know how. Maybe she's seen it before.
Probably Maya.
Maybe she's seen it.
Go home and watch Tangled with her. Mandy Moore singing on the vocals.
Oh, goodness.
She's still out there. She's still doing it.
Rapunzel. That's the other girl I'm thinking about that had some issues.
Huh?
Who was the other one? The one that was just like Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes was. Didn't we talk about this?
No.
Her show, What I Like About You, or something like that. I don't know. I think the allergies are starting to affect my brain.
That's okay.
It's awful. Do I look swollen?
No.
Let me tell y'all what she said to me today. I was on the phone with Shana. Well, no, we were sending voice memos, and I said I didn't do my hair. My face is swollen.
driving.
And then she responds to me, "Oh, you sound like your face swollen."
What?
I'm going back in the house.
She was like, "Thanks, you made me feel so much better."
Thanks, Shana.
I was just like,
"Oh, girl, you sound like your face swollen."
I didn't say it like that. I was just like,
"Oh, you didn't?"
I said, "Oh no, I don't want you to feel bad."
After,
and you said, "I don't feel well because I'm having some allergies and it's made my face puffy and it's impacted me and my sinuses. And I said, oh no, I can sense it.
No, she says, oh girl, you sound like your face swollen. And then you get here on this podcast and all fucking act all politically correct.
I said it literally in my next message. I was like,
yeah. Because Matt was next to me listening to it while we were taking a walk. And he goes, damn. And then he goes, you're not going to style your hair at all? I said, what the hell? These people are going to get me as I am today. Like, it be your own friends, your own husband. Just beating me down.
I got my feet on the ground.
Let's talk about these Chinese tariffs.
Ooh. The tariff war.
Now, tell me about it, because you text me about it, and then you sent me a video, and I couldn't watch it.
And it's hilarious.
What's going on? Talk to me about it.
A video. Yeah, it's hilarious. This is my Real Housewives of countries for me right now, is them like going back and forth between.
All I see is the Asians dropping their knowledge. Like, this is what we do here. This is how it's really made here. They say that it's made there. This is really made here, blah, blah. What has America responded with? Like, how are we going back and forth?
So the reason is the fact that, the tariffs have been put on, other countries, right, for import, export, and China has one of the highest, right? I think it was like at 100. I think we're at 45 now, 145% tariffs.
How? We're in debt to them.
100, it's flex, right?
I just had a theory.
What?
I don't want to cut you off.
Go.
They're doing this and putting this out here for us to start buying from them. And then President Trump will use it in a way, it's like, all this extra you get because all of this is coming, you go ahead and let them know the truth. This is how we're going to get unindebted to you guys financially. And it washes it away. And then it goes like it's like a slit kind of thing. Speak.
I'm with you.
Okay.
That's me processing what you're saying. Like, it's not a bad theory. Honestly, it isn't. They're ticked over there because he keeps adding on additional tariffs. Like, you're not going to, like, there's like, we're not going to budge. You're not going to budge us, right? You're not going to bully us. We're China. And he was just like, 70% of your shit is made here by us is what there's. I mean, they didn't say the numbers. So no one,
but
like,
still.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm just threw out a random number.
80%, goddamn it.
Right? And they're like, you need us as a partner and you're trying to bully us. And he was just like, good, I'll put another with us. And they're like, do it. And then so they have this law to where they
argue with you bitches, lazy bitches. I just raised my price.
I just raised my price. So they have this thing to where it was a law to where you can't copy or like copycat or like counterfeit. They got rid of that law in China just recently. Yes, for like counterfeit things, or you can't copy things, or like copyright infringement for any type of goods, services, or whatever it is.
Right.
They got rid of that. So that's why the floods of like social media posts from manufacturers in China are influencers or just people, representatives of these companies are like representatives in general, right, are coming out and be like, hey, because they have free will to do whatever they want to at this point in time. Minus he took off the tariffs for electronics and something else, because that's super, all of our chips and everything are coming from there. So yeah, they were just like, yeah, okay, cool. You want to do that? Great. Hey, come on over here. We're here at the Yanwen whatever manufacturer. Did you know you love those Chanel glasses? Let me tell you how they're made right here.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
But wait.
And then they're like, this is where it comes from. And all they do is they ship it back to them and they put made in Italy because we shipped it to Italy.
They ship it to Italy, put the tag on it.
Yep. And then
that's made in Italy. Yes.
And now it's sent to you.
I remember asking Matt, I was like, how, like this started in China with COVID. How is it so heavy in Italy right now? He's like, because all of them are over there making stuff so it can say made in Italy. But anyway, so they got rid of that law in China.
Yeah.
Copyright infringement. But isn't that still like illegal here?
Yeah.
Because like if you're in New York, they just selling bags on the street. Of course, no one's getting arrested for it because they got bigger issues. But isn't it still illegal here? So they can do it all they want there.
Exactly.
You still got to get it in the country.
But the thing is that's what they're saying, I just made I just made this purse cost us $50 to make.
Mm-hmm. You're paying,
and you're paying this for it. Yeah. Like they do like Lululemon and stuff like that. Like you're paying $150 for these leggings. We make them for $7.
Lululemon.
Yes. They were like, we make them for $7. We charge you $30. Here's our direct contact information, how you can send it. So even if you're paying 145%, you still got them bitches a whole lot. And I said the word, a whole lot less than going down the street waiting in a line for some overpriced leggings that has a freaking whatever horseshoe on it.
Don't bring your own biases.
Okay. I just thought it was funny when I saw it, but not even just that, but other like designer goods. And I was just like, it was just like petty in a sense of them saying like, we're putting everything out there. And the next thing I know, I'm seeing videos talking about Nigeria. It's just like, okay, so China's saying that, but you know what? Those leathers come from us.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. So that's why I'm just like, the terror war is just like a petty war, and it's hilarious. It's comical. It's housewives of the countries for me.
Literally.
It's
I wonder who's going to jump in next. Yeah.
Exactly. You know where those handles come from?
Oh, baby.
I don't know. I just made that up.
I know, but right. Y'all know where that glue come from?
Okay.
We got the horses over here.
Sweden coming in saying that was from us.
That was from
that function, how that it went like this?
Yeah.
That's from us.
That's from ice and IKEA. Dang, what was I about to say about that? That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's what I was like.
Oh, but they still have to get it into the country. So even if you buy it yourself, it may be like, no, you got, like some of the stuff still has to get through customs. So they can still open and see what it is and be like, oh, no, you bought this offhand, send it back.
No. I mean, when you're having things sent to you from overseas, I mean, what they're getting in there is that they can see what the actual item is, right? It'll state what type of item it is. It's a purse or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
But they're not going to confiscate it. No.
Well, then why do I keep having issues getting my hair products from Brazil?
Like, well, I don't know. Well, first of all, Brazil, you now have to have a visa and $2,000 in your bank account.
Mm-hmm. They said, we don't want you broke Americans in here. And they said, yeah, all right, you're coming here for our lifestyle. You're doing all this stuff, trying to change our bodies to look like our beautiful women. You got to pay us $2,000.
Yeah, they were like, no, they were like, you need to have $2,000 in your account.
In your bank account.
Yeah, before you go in, you need because, they're saying, they're making.
You can't see my bank account.
More tighter restrictions for travelers coming in. So they're like, you know what? We're going to do the same for y'all coming in here too. Mm-hmm. And especially, I think tourism's just been really crazy for them as well.
So they think having 2,000 is going to show that you have a certain
like maybe that you'll actually contribute to their economy, right? Like you'll be someone who can actually like buy goods and service. I don't know. But yeah, girl, it's just been real funny watching all this stuff happen. And then I was real concerned about my Korean products coming in. And I was just like, that's all I could think about was just like, why, Lord?
What Korean products you use?
I'm really into this whole K-beauty stuff now.
What is that?
Like these like skincare products.
Okay.
From Korea. It's been like,
I think I've seen those on TikTok.
Oh, I'm not on TikTok.
Yeah, I made one for us.
Oh, did you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, they're really good. But yeah, the skincare is just like
chef's kiss.
Yes. Oh my God. So I'm like behind on everything. Yeah. So the whole chef kiss, and then also it's so funny you said that. I struggle with figuring out emojis. Heart emojis. So what's wrong with me just using red heart emojis?
You can use a red heart. I use a white heart.
I heart. I do the white heart. I started doing the purple box with the white in it. I don't know what it means, but it seems like it means friendly.
Purple box? What?
Yeah.
Let me see. Where's your phone? Because you probably already have it ready.
And then, there's a yellow heart. There's a blue heart. There's a green heart.
There's a rainbow. Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I don't understand what these hearts mean. Like, if someone's sending me a blue heart, what does that mean?
Preference.
It's just, then I looked it up. I Googled it and I was like, what the fuck do these shit mean?
Does it mean something?
Because I've been sending out pinks and shit. And I was just like, yeah, one's like love. And then another one is just like, I don't know. I'm just behind on all that stuff. I have to ask.
Show me the emoji.
My cousin Summer what half the shit means.
Uno, dos,
okay,
tres.
Under $800 is duty free. So.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's no tariff.
Huh. Have you ordered? Oh, what is that?
I don't know, but I've been using it lately.
Oh God.
You see?
So $800 is duty free. But then you got to prove that it is under 800. So you can't lie on it. You can just put whatever.
If it's coming from the manufacturer, they put on there what the value of the product is because they have to as far as paperwork is concerned. And they say what the actual item is.
And they can lie.
Yeah, if it's a leather good or if it's a knot. So they see it. So even if it goes from here for when it gets to Cleveland, if you're using, what is it, DHL?
DHL.
Yeah, girl, Cleveland.
I'm not doing it. I'm scared.
Yeah, but no. So yeah, I was just like, shoot, I'm about to go on a shopping spree. Let me get some of these Lululemon that you've been talking about.
No, I don't talk about Lululemon. I just know you talk about Lululemon because you dislike them.
I don't dislike them. I just don't.
You don't like them.
I don't. I think it's a cult culture. But I also think, but that's what some things, right? When people love something and they are like about it, they stick to it. And that's totally fine. I have my things that I stick to. You know how I am about my juices. I get my juices from one place and that's like it. So you could say that about me. But yeah, I think I just don't understand it is what it comes from. Like, what is the attraction? Like, I can't find myself to spend over $70 on a pair of leggings. On one pair of leggings.
No, I hear you. I get you.
Like, I can't. I mean, I get it. Is he going to rump my booty? That's cool. But when I take them off, it's going to be flat. So help me understand. So what are you doing?
I don't think and by the way, I very much dislike those leggings. The one that have like the ruching or whatever the word is. And then like the seams on there. Like, bro, you're trying too hard. Like, why are we doing this? Like, you're pulling so much attention. Like, everyone's always like trying to show pictures of their butts. Like, why are you doing that? Is it the cool thing that you have to show that you have one? Like, that's for your man. Like, why are you bringing? Yeah, like, why are you? Exactly. And they look at. Why are you doing that? That's for your man. That's just for your significant other. Bring it back in. And I know I probably have one night gone out with the girls, drank a little too much and been silly too. But it's like it's overly done. It's overly done. And I think the pendulum has just swung way too far. Like, before it was just all about boobies and everything, like boob guy. Now the pendulum has swung back to the asses, and it's just like,
now I'm waiting for the butts to be gone.
Sorry.
I'm waiting for the butts to be gone, and like small to medium butts are in again.
You don't have a horrible butt, Shana.
No, I mean, right now, because I'm a little bit smaller, right? It's a little bit smaller, but when I get my summer weight back on, then I'm good. But then it's like mediums.
I don't even know why I bring you into conversations.
No? Schmedium.
Schmedium. I gotta blow my nose.
Okay.
Why are you clapping?
I don't know.
What are you doing that for?
I got my feet on the ground.
All right, what movie is this one from?
Go.
What movie is this one from? Oh, the song.
Yeah, it's been the whole thing.
Where them fans at? Okay.
Josh, you're just gonna have to pass me this cheap fan.
Please don't. Oh, no.
It's okay. It's
Throw
okay.
it. Throw it at her. Throw it.
I'm not gonna catch it.
Yes, you are. Woo! Let me see you do it. No, close it back and do it. Go.
Okay.
Where them fans It's supposed to open like that. No, Shada.
Wait, maybe it's the wrong way.
Turn it. You made the sound with the fanny. Oh, let me see it.
It's a clapback.
Go, do it.
Retrieve it. That's what it said. Thank you, Amazon. $8.
$8. You better send that back and get your money back. $8
That's why I'm gonna keep it real nice here.
You got two of them. Are eggs under $8 again or no?
Oh, girl, I don't know. I'm gonna be looking at the price. You know, Victor does. I don't. I just be putting them in the cart.
I was like, I need them. I gotta get them.
I know.
I'll cut back on something else I don't need.
I can't get is like yogurt. Like, I get a lot of yogurts for her, those like packs, and it's been so hard
sugary
sometimes.
Products.
I get her the yogurt. She likes, well, just because I do like morning snacks, so it's an easy, like, quick morning snack for her.
But and then you get rid of all the strawberry ones. I remember when we stayed in Houston, the girls were like, "Can I have this?" I looked at it, I said, "Yeah, they're not gonna eat that one.
You can have all of them.
You can have all them strawberry ones.
All
they're not
8
gonna
of
eat
them.
it." Oh my god! You tried to send me back with all of those.
I was like, please.
No, absolutely not.
I was like, take them. Please take them.
Take them. What did... I have a question. It's a very random question. And it's just like, here we are. Did you ever have a friend or like a person in your life that you just, one day they said something, you just realized they a hater?
I think that for myself, I'm able to kind of pick up on those things fairly quickly for the most part. And even if I don't catch it in the moment, I catch up for my day, like later in the day, and I can replay and understood in those
like,
moments.
Oh, damn, she tried it.
Yeah.
Damn, was that what she was doing? Huh.
And I said,
Yeah.
And I catch that. But have I? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I certainly do. I mean, I still have friends that are that way. And what you do is that I've learned to
keep them at arm's length.
Not necessarily, but I think there's a time, not necessarily a time and place, but there's a time and space for certain type of friends. Mm-hmm. And you know who they are or what type of person that they are. And so I know the expectations of what I can expect from them in certain situations. So I'm not surprised. So even if something happens and I'm like, and I'm like, but am I surprised? No, that's your MO. I mean, that's just what you do. Like, hello. Oh, I think I saw like a meme about it, like where they were talking about like a photo, right? Where you look like, and that's the one that they want to post. Like,
oh, yeah.
And it's just like, you ain't my friend. And it's just like, really, you could choose any other photo, but you want the one. And it's just like, oh, because I look so cute. Now I'm just
I was just say, they're not even looking at you. They looking at how cute they look. Yeah. But when you're looking at group photos, you always look at yourself first. Always. It's like, this is the one I like. Okay, now let me look at my friends. And I'm like, God damn it. Okay, let me go to the second one I like. So I get what you're saying. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
So that's what made me think about when I saw
they put that one up there.
Right? And I'm just like, and it is the one that she like, kind of a situation, not even like where you're just like a half smirk, but it's just one where it's just like, come on. Now you knew that was fine. And they're like, you look so good. Do I? You tried it. And so I'm like, okay. But yeah, no. I think that there's a time and space for certain friends. Like I grouped in certain situations, and I don't think that, those type of people, I try to, you say arm's length, I try to disassociate myself.
I was going to say, no, I just don't talk to people. Yeah. When I was asking if that's what you do.
Yeah, I disassociate myself for the most part. If it's really like I need to cut you out of my life. And then sometimes I feel like when you have those moments and then something happens and then they're just like the greatest friend and it's just like, fuck, I can't get rid of him.
Yes, you can. But you absolutely can.
And then that's what I have. But yeah, I do. Tell me your story.
I don't have one. Like, I was not one of those people that like, I don't know, I told you this before. It's like I had friends in high school, but I wasn't really one of those like cool kids. Like I was a gymnast. I didn't participate in things. I was really sheltered. My mom didn't let me do much. So it's like there was no reason to hate on me. Like there was nothing to dislike about me. It was just, I don't know, but I do, like in college, I think about it too, was there, my roommate probably, but she had her own issues. But it's like, the moment I feel disrespectful or mistreated, I don't come back. I don't call back. I don't do any of that. As I've gotten older, I will say I didn't like this. This made me feel this way. I wish you the best. Because you've gotten older. As I've gotten older. Yes, I'm still younger than you though.
Barely.
But no, baby, some years. But no, I have had instances where I felt as though they weren't hating on me, but there are people that have come back in my life and trying to be my best friend because of who my husband is or what they see in pictures or certain things like that.
Do you allow those people back in your space?
Absolutely not. I don't even respond. I have responded to one person. She said something, girl, I said, I'm sorry, who are you? Do we know each other? And I meant that, like literally, do we know each other? But then I went to her page. I was like, I think she looks familiar, but I don't know her. It's like, why are you talking to me like we've been knowing each other for years? And I am very friendly. I'll go, super friendly. Hey girl, how you doing? Like just chalking it up like we have known each other for years. But it's something, the way she said, I'm like, who is this lady? Why does she think she can talk to me like this? And then I looked at, I was like, oh, I think she went to high school with me. I'm not sure, but it's like, girl. And then she sent me a photo of someone. I was like, oh, this looks like your husband. And I was like, no, that does. Seriously, girl, don't nobody know what your husband look like but you. I said, And I was just like,
don't even respond.
I went to respond and said, thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people actually know my husband. I'm just like, all right, I don't even know why I'm talking to her. Delete, moving on. It's just, no. So maybe that was an issue, an instance. I don't know. But I just feel like people started coming when I got engaged and after I had children, people came out the woodwork like, oh, listen, I'm so proud of you, blah, blah, blah. You know, I always knew you'd be like, who are you? Like, no, you weren't. You were the person that made fun of me in high school. Like, you were the person that it was so, no, I don't think I've had the issues of people being a hater or anything, but I just feel like people, they see an avenue and see an end for something they're looking for and try to grasp at it.
That was very insightful.
Was it?
Yeah.
I just felt like I rambled.
No. That last
I was rambling. Who is this? Have you been getting these spam messages from the tollway? You missed a toll. Like, that's a new one. I got one from Maryland. And I was like, damn, I was driving to Maryland before. Let me make sure. Or maybe it's Matt when he used to drive to his places instead of flying. I'm like, let me check. And then I just Googled the entire message. Like, beware of all the spams coming through now, the phishing schemes. What was that? Someone trying to get in? The wind. All right. So group chats.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
And that's kind of, segues in from our piggybacking off of the whole friendship talk, right? I'm not in a lot of group chats. I think I'm probably gotten exiled from group chats.
You don't remove yourself?
Well, because I'm non-responsive. I just don't care to respond, especially when it's like in the middle of like a work day or just like a day in general. And like people are just like going in and I'm looking at my phone and my phone is hot and I'm not even on my phone. And I look and there's like tons of messages. And that's even when it's on like
do not disturb or the bell. It's not on yet.
Yeah.
You don't get notified.
I'm not notified when I look, but my phone is still hot because there's 56 messages. And I'm not going back to read through those 56 messages.
What if it's something good though?
I don't even go back because I'm just like, I'm pissed at the fact that you've wasted my battery with these 56 messages.
The fact that your battery is going dead after they have sent messages in shows you need a new phone. What phone do you have?
I think I have like a 12. What's the issue? It works perfectly fine. Okay.
I don't believe in getting a new phone until they come out. I don't.
Oh,
I don't really.
It works perfectly fine.
But the fact that your phone is so old.
Is it?
It is. I think they're on the 16 now. I don't know. I have a 14.
Yeah, I have like a 12. It works perfectly fine. I've got plenty of storage.
As long as you don't do the updates.
No, I don't put a lot of apps on my phone. I try to keep it clean for the most part. I try not to stay on my phone too long. Okay. So when it's getting hot because of messages, I'm like ticked off. So I literally sometimes just swipe and delete it out.
But that doesn't get you out. You have to remove.
I know, but I just swipe myself out of the group, like to delete it. Yeah. So that I'm not even tempted. Like, I don't even care. But for the most part, I think I get exiled out the group. I think they make new groups with me not in them because they're like, she never responds, which is fine, because I don't have time. And even if I do, like, it's just a lot of like chatter and like noise. I don't like noise. Even though that my phone stays on silent, it's just like,
it's a lot.
The activity noise for me is just like, it's too much.
That's why it takes me so long to respond sometimes. Like, I may open a message and it has like 3 different paragraphs. I'm like, nope, can't do this right now. And I love the feature now that the iPhones let you, mark things unread. But I see that and it's just caused me so much unrest or anxiety that I'm like, I'm not looking at nothing else. And so then, I have my kids and then, I'm getting things ready for the day, dinner, like everything that, I do as a mom, as a wife. And then I forget. And then I'm always losing my phone. So I have no clue if people text me. So I put a message out on social media one day. I said, if you have not heard from me, if you've sent me a message, the minimum return time is 2 weeks. It's a 2-week turnaround time. If you have not heard from me in 14 days, please send me a reminder text because that means I opened it and forgot to hit unread.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah. Yep. You remember we talked about, I was like, it's not because I don't like you. It's because I don't like my phone. But group chats, I don't mind group chats. Like I have, it depends. It depends. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. It depends on who the group chats are with. Now, I have different ones. I have different ones for my mom's side of the family, different ones for my dad's side and then friend's side. And it's just different people. But what's the number one rule of a group chat? The number one rule for me is what's said in the group chat stays in the group chat.
You know what mine is?
Which don't put me in it.
Yes. Don't add me to the group chat. That is my one rule. Don't add me to the fucking group chat because I'm not going to be a great participant. I may or may not look at it here and there. I may or may not respond. I may, when it is a time and they're like, oh, she's still in this. We forgot she was still a part of it. My family's group chat and the larger one, they just go. And I'm just like, why are y'all still going?
Yeah, that's how my dad's
like
group chat
all day.
is.
Y'all all got jobs.
You would think, not the way they send in messages. And I think it's not the boomers, the ones after the boomers, whatever, it's them. And they be chalking it up and and hot. Ooh, baby. And laughing it up and sending jokes. I'm like, this is not the side I know of you, auntie. Like, who are you? Oh, this is you joking with your cousins and your brother. And I'm looking
that's
like,
all of them, right?
The stuff she's sending. And then some of it's like, that's not even funny. But they are sending it, so what y'all know about this? Y'all don't know nothing about this. You're right, because I wasn't even conceived yet. I know absolutely nothing about this. So like, the stuff they be sending, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't mind a group chat. What I don't like is when I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
Uh-oh.
I'm not.
What is it?
I'll tell you off camera.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Someone pissed me off.
Okay, so Josh wants to hear it.
I'll tell you off camera, Josh.
Damn. Okay.
That was cute.
Okay.
That was slick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I tried.
Absolutely not.
No.
And denied.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
This is why I'm not in group chats.
What? Because of something that happened?
No.
You trying to get me to say, okay, let me just tell you.
Yes! And it didn't happen. And that's okay. And you know what? That's totally fine. And until next week, guys, thank you for tuning in to Genuine BS.
No, the fuck you
Brittany
didn't.
And
no,
Shana.
you didn't. No, absolutely not. You did not.